Hola, me llamo Oscar y estoy aquí con otro episodio de Carl's Cooking Corner. Hoy cocinaré unos tacos callejeros para disfrutar con unos amigos. Volveré pronto para mostrarte cómo comenzar el cerdo.
Cooking with Carl.
So if you're not a protege de español like I am, then today we're making street tacos. And these street tacos, let me tell you, they're to die for. So let's get started. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Now that the oven is preheating at 300 degrees, it's time to get started on a mustard spread. All you're going to need is 2 tablespoons of mustard and half a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Now it's time to get started on that dry rub. You'll need 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of ground mustard, and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and you can add a little bit more if you want it to be a little bit more spicy. Now it's time to tiny whisk that all together. Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't do that with the dry rub. Oh my god. So for the pork chops that we're making, you want to go buy yourself like a thick pork chop like this that still has the ribs on the side. It's like a center cut, and it's going to be the best for pulling it. Now let's add the mustard spread onto the top of this. You're not going to taste the mustard on your pork, but it just adds like a little bit more moistness to it and makes it taste better. Now it's time to add the dry rub. So make sure you coat every side in the dry rub because you're not getting the inside of the pork chop, so you want as much flavoring on the outside as possible. Now grab a piece of tin foil and put it over the meat. Crimp down the sides around the pan and make sure there's no holes in the tin foil. Now keep that in there for about 3 hours. I think it's about time to take the pork out of the oven. Now while we wait for the pork to cool down for around 20 minutes, we're going to start cooking up some of the corn tortillas. Now you just need a pan and put it on medium heat and pour some oil in there, and then you're set. Coat the bottom of the pan in vegetable oil or canola oil. Then fry each side of the corn tortilla for 45 seconds to a minute until crispy golden brown. Now that we're done with the tortillas, it's time to shred the pork. If you want to, you can add some of the juices from the pan into the bowl to make it juicier. You might want to pick the bones out first. Now it's time to assemble your taco. I'm just gonna go with cheese, lettuce, salsa, and sour cream for my toppings, but you can choose whatever you want. That's pretty good. No, I gotta say, that's pretty good. I had a lot of fun making these street tacos with my friends. My favorite part about it all is I got to share that experience with you guys. Now sadly, this is going to be my last episode of Carl's Cooking Corner, but before we head out, I want to share one of these tacos with a person who made H&P so much fun.
All right, I'm excited for this street
All right.
taco.
Street taco. You have to eat it on the street. That's the rule.
Okay,
There you go.
what's in it?
We got pork, then some Mexican cheese and some lettuce.
Mmm. Good texture. The shell is perfect. Well done.
Thank you. So we took corn tortillas and deep fried them in oil,
Yeah.
and then like pat them down and everything, and it just creates the perfect mixture between like a soft and hard gel.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really good.
So out of 10, what do you rate it?
10.
Sweet. All right, thank you.